Hey everybody, we are live. First time in a long time, but I just got in some very cool stuff that I wanted to share with you. So figure I would check it out now. If you followed me before, you know that I am a massive fan of Elfquest, and I recently backed the Elfquest Kickstarter. And by recently, I mean like over a year ago. It was to get the books made as an audio movie, which I kind of thought, I'll be honest with you, at first I thought it was a dorky concept, and then once I listened to it, I got chills, and then like I just thought it was awesome. So I was really excited. The whole idea was to fund an audio movie with like real voice actors. There were I wouldn't say top tier actors, but some really well known talent. So it was kind of cool. Some of the people that they got, and they did like the first graphic novel, basically, The Journey to Sorrow's End. The first graphic novel, and it was amazing. I absolutely loved it. You can see over my shoulder there is Fantasy Quarterly number one, which was a one issue magazine that actually was the first thing to print Elfquest. So it's up there in my wall of like favorite stuff. So I absolutely love Elfquest. So anyway, I backed the movie, and it didn't seem like it cost too much to get some of the physical rewards. So I went for some of the physical rewards. And I guess the movie got funded really well and really quickly, that more and more rewards got added to the tier I was at. So I got a bunch of little stuff that I thought was cool. So without any further ado, um, this by far is my favorite thing right here. Elfquest the audio movie, scripts volume one. Really nice Howling Wolf right there. Kind of, not gold leaf, but fake gold leaf here. And fake leather bound, but that would cost a lot more money. So feels pretty good the way it is. Um, and this is just this is the cover of issue one, but changed there so that it says the audio movie, which I thought was a nice touch. Um, and then as we go through this, it's got the credits, it's got all the actors and actresses. So if you recognize any of these people, Cree Summer um, is pretty big as we go through there. There's a few more that you might recognize. Amber Benson is there from Buffy. And these are all famous voice actors from different media. And so, like I said, I'm not going to go through them all, but you might know them. And then it's basically a script. There's not a lot of artwork, which is upsetting because Elfquest is known for the artwork. It's a pretty true retelling of the story, but there are places, if you're following along with the comic book, there are places where you notice they cut this or they changed this line. So if you're really geeking into that stuff, you can go ahead and look through here. And then the coolest thing for me, is that my name is in the back. With the back rewards, there's an afterwards by Wendy and Richard Peeney, who are the creators of Elfquest and still to this day shepherd the property, which is kind of neat. Um, I've seen most of this artwork before. It doesn't look like they did too much artwork. Just want to show off my name. I am one of the Ians there. Nope, I. Where'd it go? This way. There you go. I am one of the Ians there. Probably the one with the longest name that doesn't have a parenthesis a parenthesis elf name behind it. So that was pretty cool. Then along with that came a couple of things like this with these miniatures inside. So that is the Bridge of Sorrows that was in Journey to Sorrow's End. It's the Bridge of Sorrows, a bridge of something. I don't know. It played an important part in the trial of Head, Hand, and Heart that Cutter or Rayek challenged Cutter to. What upset a lot of people is that these did not come, the pieces in here did not come padded, and apparently a lot of them broke. I don't think I received any broken ones, but we'll see. So, and they're also apparently they're resin cast, so they're really lightweight. Um, Details pretty cool. That is Night Runner, Cutter's Wolf. This is the Sun Toucher. It's kind of like the Chief of Sorrow's End, and I believe that's Bear. Yeah, that's Bear Claw. right there. Redlands, who can grow trees and plants. So like I said, these are much lighter. I expect Tree Stump, who's an older wolf rider. Um, wolf riders are elves are old, but wolf riders are young by elfin standards because they often died. That looks like Pike with his jar of dreamberry wine because he's an alky. Um, oh, I can't see the details. I'm not sure which one that is. I'll have to get back to you in a second. This is one where I think I might have gotten gypped strongbow. Usually, bows have arrows and bowstrings. This one does not, so I've put in a request to find out if it's supposed to have the bowstring and the arrow. Apparently, they're being really good about like resending new ones out if you claim that something is broken. Here's Nightfall, who is Redlance's life mate, and or is this one Nightfall? I think this one's Nightfall, so I don't know who I just put down. I'll tell you in a second. Yeah, maybe I won't. Maybe I'll have to figure that out. Here's Sava, the mother of memory. Ooh. Oh, it's backwards. Okay, I was like, supposed to say that doesn't look accurate. I just went like that. I was like, that's some weird alien creature morphing at you. What am I missing here? The two that I wasn't sure about. I guess that's Pike. I'm almost positive that's Pike. And there's still one female I wasn't sure about. Oh, Nightfall and Moonshade. That was Moonshade right there. There we go. The Beast Mad Coil. And then the Troll King Greymung. And so this one, I'm not sure, like, if this is supposed to be separate. I think it's cool that Greymung comes out of his throne, but I don't think it's cool that the throne comes off of the base. So, not too sure about that. All right, let's see if I got them all right. Mad Coil and King Greymung, I just showed you those two. Cutter Sava, Strongbow, yeah, Strongbow Nightfall, and then oh, that was Joyleaf. Okay, so that was an older one. That was Bear Claw's life mate, Joyleaf, Cutter's mom. That's why I wasn't sure who that was. Tree Stump came as a single one. It's weird that they put like this one had Pike, Redlands, Bear Claw, Joyleaf, Sun Toucher, Moonshade, and Night Runner all in this, and this one had Tree Stump. So I don't know. Kind of weird, kind of cool. Also came with a patch, which is kind of neat. Also came with the Sending Star pin. If you know about Wolf Riders, the Sending Star is important. And then came with these cards, which I thought was kind of cool. So you could get them signed by the voice actors, which I think is really neat. Skywise and Strongbow. There's Moonshade, Nightfall, Tree Stump. Don't see Redlands anywhere. Clearbrook, Dew Shine, Kickstarter, One Eye, Redlands, Pike. That's One Eye. Sorry, that's Scouters. There you go. Scouters, One Eye's son. Not Dew Shine. Sorry, Dew Shine is Tree Stump's daughter. Sometimes you forget because it's a 40-year property that's Rayek that you haven't read recently, Sava. Even though I've listened to the audio movie recently. And so that was it. So pretty cool. I want to show you one thing, and I actually want to look at this myself. About 35, 40 years ago, I purchased these. They did these pewter sets, and that was Pike. I believe that's Pike. And let's compare it to the modern day Pike. This one is the new one, and this one is the old one. So it's a little bit taller. This one is like a plastic resin, so there's like no weight to this one, and like this one actually has some heftiness to it. So kind of cool. Ooh, actually, I want to. Now I can separate them later by weight. Let me just put user in timeout, block user. I'm getting spammed. That's interesting. One last thing I wanted to show you. I got just a couple comics I picked up today. I am low-key trying to get this original Runaways run. I have issue 1. I just really like the cover artwork. I don't know if Alphon is doing the cover art on it, but I love that. I like this dinosaur a lot better than Devil Dinosaur, actually. Also got this issue, which I thought was pretty cool. And then I don't believe I had these two covers to Grand Design. So there's Second Extinction and Second Genesis. I always thought this was cool. Ed Pisker's artwork in these is really, really awesome, and his storytelling style is, you got to see it to believe it. It's really, really cool. Oh, that's a little bit more tick than I expected. Well, for $3, what do you want? Here's the last thing. The Die. I guess it's a hardcover collection. I don't know if like omnibus hardcover collection is 20 issues. It's awesome. And here's what somebody pointed out, that it pretty much lays flat. I mean, there's the middle of the book. You'd expect that to lay flat, but no matter what page you're turning it to, it lays flat, which makes it really nice for reading. Not much that I haven't seen in here. They collect all the essays at the back, but of course I've read them. A little bit of extra artwork, all the covers, the Mike Ruth cover, the like 4th printing Virgin variant, all the crazy covers that they had, Jen Bartel cover, but none of this is new stuff. A little bit of process art and character design, which is nice. I don't know if these are in the trade paperbacks. I haven't looked at them in a while, but it's nice to see stuff that you haven't seen. This is really for collectors. I think it's cool if you're an artist. They put in this little artist palette color moods, which I think is really cool because they do a lot of great work with color to set the tone for different parts of the story. And then the rest of this is like essays, which, tell you the truth, man, I would be like exhausted and be reading comics in bed at night, and I'd get up to the essays and I'd be like, okay, I'm done now. I can't read this essay. My eyes are about to fall asleep. So again, I'd say this is for, if you're new to this and you want to read it, this is probably the best way to collect it and read it. Cheaper than getting all the individual issues. If you are a huge fan, also a great thing to get. Anything else in between, probably not for you if you were just a casual fan. And then I don't like when people use like things to advertise their other stuff. I mean, I guess it's kind of cool, right? But it's like the Kickstarter is already out. It's already backed. I'm waiting for my rewards to come from that. Apparently they're shipping soon. The PDF of the game is out. I don't know if I'll ever get around to reading that, but we'll see. So yeah, pretty cool. Pretty darn cool. Really nicely done. I'm glad it doesn't have a dust jacket on because those things get so ruined so quickly and become so dumb. I don't understand why people put them out. So yeah, that's it, man. It's a big day. And because I had spent some money on this, I still have the deluxe edition of the Star Wars Visions artwork compendium coming. That's actually at the comic book shop, and I'm going to wait a little while before I purchase that, since I just purchased that die. So I'll do a future video on that, and see you guys soon. Thank you very much. Catch you later. Excuse me.